Oh, hey there, how are you? Would you like a cup of tea? Yeah? I'm not even really a tea drinker like this, but I decided that I'm gonna give you the tea on how I will be running my business in 2023. Look at that. I'm so sophisticated, I rhymed and didn't even know it. Or am I supposed to say, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it? Whatever. You get what I'm saying. Anyways, let's get this started. Hello and welcome. I am Kiara Cornelius, the Chief Visionary Officer of Kingdom Creative Media. I am a creative designer and a Canva specialist. And so in 2023, I decided I'm going to really strategize in my business, and not just to have goals or I like a bunch of ideas like I usually do. I decided in 2023 I was really going to sit down and have a strategic plan for my marketing and for my the moving the needle in my business. So I thought, you know what? Why don't I be transparent? Why don't I show the people what I'm going to do in 2023, and maybe this can help you guys generate some ideas on what you too can do for your business. Because a lot of times, we have all these great ideas, we watch all the videos, we pay for experts, but you get all these ideas and all these strategies, but you don't really know how to implement them. So I'm going to show you how I'm implementing strategy this year, and hopefully it'll inspire you. So let's get started. I actually created, but I'm going to recreate it for you. I created a diagram in Canva using their new whiteboards. So as you can see here, this is my business. This is Kingdom Creative. I am a creative designer, and I am also creating an online course. Now, with this course, I need to start marketing and letting people know that I am a source, I am an authority in Canva, right? So I knew that the best way to do this would be to actually utilize YouTube. So YouTube will be, I don't want this to be this big. If you are not familiar with Canva whiteboards, it's an awesome tool because it really is actually an endless sort of space or plane where you can go in either direction. You can maximize or minimize your project so that you can kind of move around, go any direction you want to. I think this is a really good way to build a diagram for your business. The main tool I will be using to market my business this year will be YouTube, because it allows me to act as an authority for Canva and for design and branding and marketing your business. So it will also put me in front of a lot more people. It kind of helps me cast my net. Now, trust me, I'm not one of those people who believes just because you build a YouTube channel, they will come, okay? I understand you have to market your YouTube channel also. A lot easier for me to have a conversation about my YouTube channel and direct people to my YouTube channel to show them different lessons and different conversations I may be having. I will actually be using two separate channels, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend for most people. And listen, I barely even recommend it for myself. But what I'm doing is I'm actually starting a podcast, which will be a video podcast with my cousin. So we are both utilizing YouTube to market our various businesses and having conversations about business. So I'll have my basic Kingdom Creative channel, and then I'm going to have what's called my business related channel. So just because I'm a designer and I can't help myself, I'm just gonna put a little YouTube icon over here just to kind of give a little flavor. All right. So YouTube will be my main focus this year. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to utilize any other forms of social media. I will, in fact, be utilizing all the other social medias. Actually, not all of them. I will be utilizing Instagram. So let's just make this smaller. For shorter, I'm just gonna put Instagram. Well, that's big. Instagram. I wish it would allow me to move this up more because I had it completely centered, so I gotta make it a little bit bigger just so I can put this icon up here. And P.S. I so decided just at the last second to do all this just to make it look more fancy for you guys. That's what I get. I will be utilizing Instagram. I actually started to implement TikTok. I've noticed that TikTok, because it's so much more casual, I don't know, I feel more comfortable just kind of being more authentic on TikTok. I basically just give advice and any sort of like things that come up you know, after maybe going for a walk and I have this like great idea or some advice I want to give or something inspirational I want to say. I actually will post that quicker on TikTok and maybe move it to Instagram. And I have been actually taking some of my old Instagram posts that did well and put them on TikTok. And I've been getting a pretty decent response. Stuff that's evergreen, you know, some of the advice I was giving or tips or tricks or whatever. I just been putting it on TikTok, and I have been actually putting it on YouTube Shorts, which is what I'm gonna do here too. Well, let's say YouTube Shorts. I think they had a Z in there, right? I don't know. So these are the 3 sources of social media I will be using. These are the 3 platforms I will be focusing mostly on. I would recommend use whichever one you are most comfortable with. So if you are making YouTube videos, I would highly recommend you use Shorts because YouTube is pushing Shorts so much. TikTok, you can easily put TikTok onto Shorts and Instagram, being that TikTok is kind of leading the conversation when it comes to short form video. I would recommend TikTok. I also get a lot more engagement on TikTok, and even if it's not as thousands of views, I'm getting strangers having conversations with me. And being that most of my stuff is business related, it's a way for me to be top of mind with potential customers. So I'm finding TikTok to be really useful. And YouTube Shorts, you can always take whatever you create on YouTube or even Instagram and put it and make it into a short. And you can take your YouTube videos and cut them right there on your phone and make them into smaller content and put them up as shorts. So these are the types of things that I will be implementing this year. And then also, so when you're creating these various forms, there's certain things to keep in mind, okay? So mostly you want to make sure that your content is educational. You can spell educational. It is inspirational, entertaining, and I may repost some either some of my older pieces or my older pieces of content or other people's content. Reposts of fun, either business related or just funny sort of happy because, sometimes we just need to smile. So there are a couple of accounts that I follow where I really enjoy their content. It makes me smile. So I'm thinking, you know what? I want to share this with my people. So I'll post it just because it made me feel better. I'm hoping it makes them feel better, especially with all the craziness that's going on these days. So this is my basic strategy, right? I'm sorry, the designer in me has to make this look right. I'm sorry, what did I want to say? These are reposts of fun. Okay, so this is kind of my plan. This is my strategy. This is my plan. Okay, so again, I have my main businesses. What I'm going to be doing is utilizing YouTube and the longer form content that is YouTube, and creating long form videos on my Kingdom Creative channel and my business related channel. Now, longer form content, that term is very relative because longer form content on, say, TikTok is 3 minutes or a live. Longer form content on Instagram could be a 10-minute live or a 10-minute video you posted on Instagram TV. Is Instagram TV still a thing? But you can post a longer video, or it's much longer. Anything can be longer than 15 seconds, right? So Instagram also has the capability of posting a 1.5-minute video, and of course YouTube, you can post something up to 2 hours. So the term long form content is relative depending on the platform, but I will be making longer videos, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Videos that are informative, educational, inspirational, entertaining. And then I'll use some of these, I'll use Instagram to do more of the reposts of other, maybe reaction videos to other accounts and stuff like that. And this can seem like a lot. And in a lot of ways, it is a lot. So what I did is I created a schedule. And on this schedule, this is another whiteboard I created. And on the schedule, I decided which days I would have the capability, which days would be easier for me to film for Kingdom Creative, which days would be easier for me to film my course, which days would be easiest for me to do client work, would be easier for me to do client work, and again, work on my course by either continuing to work on filming and or building out more modules, or refining some of the stuff that has to do with my coursework, worksheets and stuff like that. So I gave myself a key here. This is the key. So when I look at it, I know, okay, this is my yellow day, which means I'm filming Kingdom Creative. And this is my greenish color here. I have 2 different greens, but that's just so I can distinguish the different days. But this is when I'm going to be trying to really focus on my clients' work, because these are paying people. And then also things like business related. It may not necessarily be that I'm filming. I mean, I have a co-host for business related podcasts, so and we're on different coasts, so our schedules are very different. So I just made sure I have time to not only film, but also times to edit. So this is what works best for me, guys. And then sometimes, I don't know if this happens to you, but for me, sometimes I sit in front of my computer and I'm like, wait, what am I doing? So I made a list, what to work on. So if I'm ever like, wait, what am I supposed to be doing right now? I broke down all the different projects and details of those projects and different steps that I can work through, and I can get rid of them as I finish each one. But at least I know there's no excuse for me to sit in front of my computer and get easily distracted, because I don't really have a set plan as to what I'm doing. Here's okay, these are the things I need to work on. These are the immediate things, right? Including my client work. So guys, that's the tea. That's my personal strategy to grow my business in 2023. I hope this is helpful. Now, of course, like I said before, it's not the sort of idea of if I build it, they will come. You have to do the work in marketing your business, and you have to do the work to stand out. If you are thinking, well, how do I stand out? My market is oversaturated. If you check out this video right here, where I talk about how to stand out in 2023 in an oversaturated market. So there are 6 steps I'm going to give you so that you can make sure that you are a business of integrity and you are a source of authority in 2023. I hope this was helpful. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace. Be blessed.